The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA starters for Milwaukee. They've got Myers Leonard. Bledsoe is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Brook Lopez-Brent with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Duncan left side. Some nice passing by Golden State here. 4-on-3 break. Here's Bledsoe. Curry with some nice D. And it's the Warriors' ball. And Duncan throws it down hard.
How about the hops right there? Junior physically able to get it done.
DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. For three, Middleton, and he's good on the three ball. About a minute played so far here in the first. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. On its way from Curry for two. Here's Junior, and the dunk by Duncan.
On the offensive end, Junior willing to go down there and get dirty for an extra possession.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Bledsoe, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowds.
To the paint. Here's Middleton. Leonard trying to break free. Middleton can't get it to go.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Bledsoe passes to Leonard. Here's Bledsoe. Duncan with the block.
Great awareness on the defensive end. Junior relishes any chance he gets to rise up and block it.
And the basket is good. Duncan's got it.
Get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint. You just keep going.
A different look for Milwaukee. Todd's checked in for Chris Middleton. Diallo comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Monks subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Leonard. And the Bucks miss again.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
They get it back. Smailagic lays it up off the glass.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Monk, no one around him, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Inside. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, such a play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Count that bucket. Monk's got 7 points.
and one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
Duncan can't hit. Bucks trail by 8. It's stolen by Duncan. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. He's got 14.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Milwaukee's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Monk with the ball. Curry meets him. The shot by Monk is no good. Curry passes to Junior. Todd with the rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Junior, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force, guys, for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Right back after this break. Diallo comes in for Lamb. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. Here's Duncan, and Junior throws it down.
And because of Junior's confidence and his composure, he has the ability to go on scoring runs like this.
On the court for the Bucks. Monk is out there with Bledsoe. Then there's Myers Leonard. Then it's time. And it's Diallo in at the small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior in his last outing.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Bledsoe outside. 1:24 left here in the second. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. The Warriors pull it in. Junior's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. And the dunk by Duncan.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Bledsoe. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And that one's good, Junior.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Curry against Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Leonard. A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the better free throw shooting bigs in the NBA. The challenge for Leonard as he develops is to try to get to the line a few more times. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Milwaukee, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Here's Monk. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Warriors ahead as they wrap up. They have to go. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Junior's out there with Eric Pascal. Then it's Wiggins, then it's Curry, and it's Poole in at the 2 spot. No doubt, Greg, you are known for being a gritty, in-your-face defender, and when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Bledsoe right side. Feeds to Lopez. Kicks it down to Middleton. No good on the three.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bledsoe passes to Leonard. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Drains it from beyond the arc. Middleton's got 10 points.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Warriors leading by 9, and GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Pascal. And just miss after miss right now. Diallo with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Diallo the pass to Todd. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
5 to shoot. Here's Todd. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And the basket by Pascal.
And Coach can thank Junior's vision for this one. Watches how the floor is moving and spots the open man.
To the middle. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Monk, the pass to Todd. Back to Monk. Passes it to Middleton. The Warriors pull it in. Junior's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Pascal. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Monk kicks to Diallo. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The Warriors on top, up 8. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter.
Put the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. You've got Diallo out there with Myers Leonard. And there's Monk, and it's Bledsoe in at the point. And the Warriors making a change here. Warriors leading by 8. Pass to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And right now is when you have to lay it on the line. Between the two teams, they've clearly been the aggressor.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Eric Bledsoe Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Bucks trail by 10. Monk, the pass to Bledsoe. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Back to Curry from outside the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. To the inside. Bledsoe against Curry. Pass to Monk. Outside Leonard. Here's Diallo. And it's Junior with the rebound.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Didn't miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall, ripped my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch! Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. But they recover it. Wiggins kicks to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee's player of the game, Junior.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Bledsoe. Middleton outside to halt the run, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Junior's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Junior throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Curry against Bledsoe. Shoots over Curry. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Warriors leading by 20. Poole, the pass to Curry. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
The pass to Law. Duncan left side, and Duncan gets double teamed. Back to Wanamaker. Down low. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Hill looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gibson dishes to Lamb. Here's Milton. They get the rebound. Outside Hill. Outside Lamb. It's back to Hill. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.